Top 5 stories from day 13 at Paris 2024 Olympics. Jade Jones suffered a second successive Olympic heartbreak as she lost in the women's under 57 kg taekwondo in the first round. The British fighter, who won Olympic gold in 2012 and 2016, was beaten in the last 16 by North Macedonia's Miljana Reljic. It was better news for teammate Bradley Sinden, who made a strong start in his bid to go one better than his silver in Tokyo 3 years ago. Elsewhere, GB had a good morning at the athletics in the heptathlon and the 4x100m relay heats, while they have the possibility of more medals in the diving. Erin McNeice progressed to the final of the women's climbing in the boulder and lead discipline, which takes place on Saturday. It was bad news in the sailing, though, as it all went wrong on the start line for John Gimpson and Anna Burnett in the mixed multi-hull medal race. They were judged to have been over the line ahead of time and, as a result, had to withdraw from the double points race. This caused them to slip from third to fourth in the overall standings, with New Zealand snatching bronze. Jones and Sinden have contrasting mornings. Both Sinden and Jones were among GB's major medal hopes at these games, and both started their campaigns on Thursday. They could not have been more contrasting. Sinden made a strong start to progress to the quarterfinals with a 12-0-15 3-win over Papua New Guinea's Kevin Kassman. He will aim to be involved when the medals are fought for in the men's under 68 kg at 2019 BST. But Jones's hopes of gold are over at the last 16 stage, as they were in Tokyo. She was beaten 7-6-4, 5-1, won by Reljic, who won the tie despite the drawn final round as she landed more hits across the bout. It follows a controversial build-up to the games for Jones. She was initially suspended for refusing a drugs test before being cleared to compete after she was found to having committed a no-fault doping violation on confidential medical grounds. Jones could still enter the repechage for bronze if Reljic reaches the final. Johnson-Thompson takes early heptathlon lead. It is early days, but Katarina Johnson-Thompson has made a strong start in her bid for an elusive Olympic medal. Twice a world champion, the 31-year-old is yet to produce her best at the Olympics. The Liverpudlian finished 14th on her Olympic debut in 2012, came 6th 4 years later in Rio, and injury prevented her from finishing in Tokyo 3 years ago. Johnson-Thompson also withdrew from the European Championships after just 3 events in June, but showed no ill signs in an encouraging display on Thursday morning at the Stade de France. She was 8th fastest overall in the opening discipline, the 100m hurdles, before going toe-to-toe with two-time defending Olympic champion Nafi Thiam in the high jump. Johnson-Thompson and Thiam were the only 2 women to clear 1.92 m, and while the Belgian won the event as she needed fewer attempts to reach that height, it was enough to put the Briton top of the standings after the first 2 events. Thiam sits 2nd overall, with Anna Hall of USA 3rd and Johnson-Thompson's teammate Jade O'Dowda 9th. The heptathlon continues on Thursday evening with the shot put, followed by 200m. The athletes compete in long jump and javelin on Friday morning before the 800m to conclude. It was also a good morning for GB's sprinters, as both the men's and women's 4x100m teams qualified for Friday's finals. The women won their heat and still have 200m finalists Daryl Nater and Dina Asher-Smith as options for the final after they were rested on Thursday. Reid and Harper progressed to diving final. Great Britain have enjoyed a fruitful Olympics in the diving pool, and their success continued in the semi-finals of the women's 3m springboard. Both GB representatives, Grace Reid and Yasmin Harper, went through among the 12 finalists. Reid came 7th while Harper was comfortable until an error on her final dive, but she still progressed in 12th place. Once again, China topped the standings. Chen Yiwen, the gold medalist from the synchro, qualified with the best score. Now it is the turn of the men. GB's Jack Laffer and Jordan Hulden will go for gold in the men's 3m springboard from 14 o'clock BST. Dutch gold medalist dedicates win to her late dog. Conditions in the River Seine have been a constant concern for games organisers, with pollution leading to several familiarisation sessions being cancelled and the men's triathlon being delayed by a day. But they got some respite as the women's 10 km marathon swim was cleared to take place as scheduled early on Thursday morning. The Netherlands' Sharon van Roovendaal took gold after 2 hours of grueling swimming for her second Olympic title after winning at Rio 2016. Australia's Moshe Johnson came second, with Italy's Ginevra Taducci in third, while GB's Leah Crisp finished 20th. Afterwards, Van Ruwendaal dedicated the victory to her pet dog Rio, who died in May. "My world stopped and I didn't care about swimming for like 3 weeks. He was my little baby," she told the BBC. "I swam for him with my whole heart. I won it for him." Rhythmic gymnastics brings sparkle to Paris. One of the most photogenic events of any Games is the rhythmic gymnastics, which got underway at La Chapelle Arena on Thursday. Balls, hoops and glittery outfits were the order of the day. Here's some of the best shots from the morning. Subscribe for more updates of Paris Olympic 2024. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the Paris 2024 Olympics medal table update. The competition has been fierce, with athletes from around the world giving their all for a chance to stand on the podium. Let's dive into the current standings and see which countries are leading the race for Olympic glory. At the top of the leaderboard, we have Japan with a total of 12 medals, 6 gold, 2 silver, and 4 bronze. Following closely is France with an impressive 16 medals, including 5 gold, 8 silver, and 3 bronze. China is in third place, also with 12 medals featuring 5 gold, 5 silver, and 2 bronze. Australia and South Korea round out the top 5, each securing 5 gold medals. Let's take a closer look at the full medal table. Number 1, Japan, total 12 medals of Japan, 6 gold medals, 2 silver medals, 4 bronze medals. Number 2, France, total 16 medals of France, 5 gold medals, 8 silver medals, 3 bronze medals. Number 3, China, total 12 medals of China, 5 gold medals, 5 silver medals, 2 bronze medals. Number 4, Australia, total 9 medals of Australia, 5 gold medals, 4 silver medals. Number 5, South Korea, total 9 medals, 5 gold medals, 3 silver medals, 1 bronze medal. Number 6, United States, total 20 medals, 3 gold medals, 8 silver medals, 9 bronze medals. Great Britain, 2 gold medals, 5 silver medals, 3 bronze medals. Number 8, Italy, 2 gold medals, 3 silver medals, 3 bronze medals. Number 9, Canada, 2 gold medals, 1 silver medal, 2 bronze medals. Number 10, Hong Kong, 2 gold medals, 1 bronze medal. Germany, 2 medals of gold. Number 12, Kazakhstan, 1 gold medal, 2 bronze medals. Number 12, South Africa, 1 gold medal, 2 bronze medals. Number 13, Belgium, 1 gold medal, 1 bronze medal. Number 14, Azerbaijan, 1 gold medal. Number 15, Romania, 1 gold medal. Number 16, Serbia, 1 gold medal. Number 17, Uzbekistan, 1 gold medal. Number 18, Brazil, 1 silver, 2 bronze medals. Number 19, Sweden, 1 silver, 2 bronze medals. Number 20, Turkey, 1 silver medal, 1 bronze medal. Number 21, Fiji, 1 medal of silver. Number 22, Kosovo, 1 medal of silver. Number 23, Mongolia, 1 medal of silver. Number 24, Poland, 1 medal of silver. Number 25, Tunisia, 1 medal of silver. Number 26, India, 2 medal of bronze. Number 27, Moldova, 2 medal of bronze. Number 28, Croatia, 1 medal of bronze. Number 29, Egypt, 1 medal of bronze. Number 30, Hungary, 1 medal of bronze. Number 31, Ireland, 1 medal of bronze. Number 31, Mexico, 1 medal of bronze. Number 32, Slovakia, 1 medal of bronze. Number 33, Spain, 1 medal of bronze. Number 34, Switzerland, 1 medal of bronze. Number 35, Ukraine, 1 medal of bronze. As the Paris 2024 Olympics continue, the competition remains intense and the medal table is constantly evolving. Congratulations to all the athletes for their incredible performances and to the countries represented in the top rankings. Welcome to the Paris 2024 Olympics. As the City of Lights hosts this spectacular event, athletes from around the globe compete for glory and the pursuit of excellence. Join us on latest updates as we take you through the highlights and key events happening day by day at these historic games. From breathtaking performances to record-breaking moments, Paris 2024 promises to be an unforgettable experience. Let's dive into the action. The Paris Olympics are well underway, so what better way to plan ahead than with our day-by-day guide, All Times BST. Team GB has named a squad of 327 athletes, and UK Sport has set a target of 50 to 70 medals at the Games. Day 13, Thursday the 8th of August. 25 gold medals. Gold medal events: athletics, women's long jump, 200m, women's 400m hurdles, men's 110m hurdles, boxing, women's 54 kilograms, men's 51 kilograms, canoe sprint, men's C2500m, men's K4500m, women's K4500m, diving, men's 3m spring, women's 57 kilograms, track cycling, men's omnium medal, women's keirin, weightlifting, women's 59 kilograms, men's 73 kilograms, wrestling, men's Greco-Roman 67 kilograms, men's Greco-Roman 87 kilograms, women's freestyle 53 kilograms. Highlights: two-time Olympic Taekwondo champion Jade Jones is hunting for a third gold medal from 8'10", with the gold medal contest at 2039. Jones won in London and Rio but suffered a shock early exit in Tokyo. Her build-up to Paris has not been perfect, not least a doping case where she avoided a ban over a refused test because of very exceptional circumstances. Up to now, no Taekwondo athlete has won 3 Olympic golds. Meanwhile, watch out for world champion Bradley Sinden looking to upgrade his Tokyo silver in the men's Taekwondo's -68 kilograms category. Sinden had to settle for second after a dramatic reversal in the dying moments of his final 3 years ago. He says that disappointment will always be there unless he wins in Paris. Noah Lyles is one of the headline names at the track on Thursday. Lyles is one of the most dominant male sprinters since Usain Bolt, barely losing a race over 200m for most of the past decade. One of the ones he did lose, the last Olympic final, where Lyles finished third. Watch for GB's Jarnell Hughes. The final is at 19:30. Jack Laufer is back in the men's diving 3m springboard. The final starts at 14 o'clock. Laufer has silver and bronze in this event from the past 2 Olympics. Can he close the gap on China's relentless winners in this event, or will it be a scrap to reach the podium? In the velodrome, GB's Ollie Wood and Ethan Hayter both have the experience needed to contend for a medal in the men's omnium, with Hayter winning the world title in 2021 and 2022. France's Benjamin Thomas also has multiple world titles to his name and will be targeting this event, which runs over 4 events starting at 16 o'clock. The women's keirin, where cyclists follow an electric bike in the opening laps before a sprint finish, could feature double European silver medalist Emma Finucane for GB from 1618. The men's hockey final takes place at 18 o'clock at Yves du Manoir Stadium in Colombes on the northern outskirts of Paris. This stadium is more than a century old, having been used as the main stadium at the last Paris Olympics in 1924. Brit Watch. The heptathlon rolls into action from 9:05 with the 100m hurdles, the first of 7 events that decides the overall champion. GB's Katarina Johnson-Thompson became world champion again in 2023 after years of injuries and disappointment, and will be joined by teammate Jade Ododa. In Marseille, kiteboarding's Olympic debut reaches a climax. As it sounds, kiteboarding involves athletes using a giant kite to ride their board across the ocean. European champion Ellie Aldridge and Connor Bainbridge are the GB female and male entrants respectively. Athletes can hit speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. World Watch. Last time Jamaica's Hansel Parchment beat him to gold. Can anyone stand in the way of a men's 110m hurdles title for Grant Holloway this time? The American looks in dominant form. The final is at 20:45. The men's speed climbing final, 11:55, could feature Italy's Matteo Zurloni, who burst to the peak of his sport with a world title last year. Having said that, a big factor in Zurloni's win was a false start for China's Long Jinbao in the final. If Long avoids the same mistake this time, it is likely to be an incredibly close event with a host of other names in the frame. The first day of canoe sprint finals features the men's K4500m 1250. 4 people in a boat, half a kilometre of flat water paddling as fast as you can go. A vastly experienced German crew won this event 3 years ago and remains largely intact this time around, swapping in relative youngster Jacob Schopf, 25. The other 3, between them, have 6 Olympic and 17 world titles. Weightlifting's men's 73 kilograms category could see a close battle between China's Xu Zhiyong and Indonesia's Rizky Juniansyah, who produced a stunning upset in April to beat teammate Rahmat Irwin at a World Cup in Thailand and thereby take his place in the Indonesian team. Irwin is a two-time world champion who was expected to be one of the favourites in Paris. The event starts at 18:30. Expert knowledge. The women's 10 kilometers open water swim begins bright and early at 6:30. The venue, the River Seine. This has been a big talking point in the build-up to the Games, because the Seine's water quality is a major concern, so much so that last year's test event was cancelled as the water was too dirty. The French sports minister, Amélie Oudéa-Castéra, even had to take a symbolic dip in the Seine herself just days before the Games started, in a bid to reassure people that the water will be safe. There is, however, reportedly a backup plan. According to Reuters, officials have said the event could be moved to Paris 2024's rowing and sprint canoeing venue if all other contingency plans were exhausted. Day 14, Friday the 9th of August, 34 gold medals, gold medal events, athletics, women's 4x100 m relay, women's shot put, men's 4x100 m relay, women's 400 m, men's triple jump, women's heptathlon, women's 10,000 m, men's 400 m hurdles, beach volleyball, women's, boxing, women's 50 kilograms, women's 66 kilograms, men's 71 kilograms, men's 92 kilograms, breaking, women's individual, canoe sprint, men's K 2500 m, women's C 1200 m, women's C 2500 m, women's K 2500 m, diving, women's 3m springboard, football, men's, hockey, women's, rhythmic gymnastics, individual all-around, sport climbing, men's boulder lead, swimming, men's 10 kilometers marathon, table tennis, men's, taekwondo, men's 80 kilograms, women's 67 kilograms, track cycling, men's sprint medal, women's Madison, weightlifting, men's 89 kilograms, women's 71 kilograms, wrestling, men's freestyle 57 kilograms, men's freestyle 86 kilograms, women's freestyle 57 kilograms. Highlights. You'll never run alone, a mural proclaims in Katarina Johnson-Thompson's home city, Liverpool. Come the end of the heptathlon's 800 m, 1915, she will hope to be running alone for just a few seconds at the front of the Olympic pack. Johnson-Thompson came sixth in Rio as she emerged from the shadow of London champion Jessica Ennis-Hill. Then injury forced her out of Tokyo mid-event. She heads to Paris as the world champion, where she is up against Belgium's Nafi Thiam, herself searching for a remarkable third consecutive heptathlon Olympic title. The men's 4x100 m relay final, 1845, is almost always the scene of triumph and disaster on a grand scale. In Tokyo, disaster for Britain arrived half a year after the event. The team, who won silver, were disqualified as a result of CJ Ujah testing positive for 2 banned substances. GB were fourth in last year's world final, which was won by the US. Dina Asher-Smith is expected to lead the GB women's sprint relay team if they reach their final at 18:30. Track cycling on Friday includes the women's Madison, final at 17:09, won by GB's Katie Archibald and Laura Kenny on its introduction to the Games in Tokyo. Neither Archibald nor Kenny will be in Paris, but British duo Nia Evans and Eleanor Barker are more than capable successors who won world gold last year. The men's sprint, from 1341, offers one of the most captivating tactical events in cycling, where contenders can almost end up at a standstill in a bid to catch the other off guard before racing to the line. GB's Jack Carlin has Olympic and world bronze in the event. The women's hockey final is at 19 o'clock. The Netherlands have only lost 2 of 35 outdoor internationals since the start of 2023 and are top of the world rankings by a mile. But as Belgium showed with a shock too, one win over the Dutch in June, that kind of form does not guarantee anything. GB, who beat the Netherlands for gold at Rio 2016 and finished third in Tokyo, come into this event ranked 6th in the world. Beach volleyball's women's tournament concludes next to the Eiffel Tower, 21:30. Recently, this event has been the domain of the US, and the duo of Kelly Chung and Sarah Hughes will expect to keep it that way. Brazil's Ana Patricia Ramos and Duda Santos Lisboa were on separate teams in Tokyo, where Brazil suffered the disappointment of neither team making it past the quarter-finals. They have won world gold and silver together since. Britwatch. There are 4 boxing finals on Friday's card from 2030. Men's light middleweight Brown or Lewis Richardson in action. Ireland's Aidan Walsh, a Tokyo bronze medalist, will hope to feature in the men's light middleweight. Climbing's men's boulder and lead event has 2 finals from 9:15 to determine a winner. British teenager Toby Roberts goes up against the likes of Austria's Jacob Schubert, a bronze medalist in a slightly different format 3 years ago, and a formidable force in the more specialist world of lead climbing. Mejdi Schalk had been expected to be the host's big hope, but he was defeated in qualifying, so France will be represented by Sam Avazu and Paul Jenft. While we saw Tom Daley in synchro diving action earlier, this time it is the turn of 2 other Britons in the individual 10m platform contest, prelims from 9 o'clock. Noah Williams, a European silver medalist in 2022, is joined by Kyle Cathari. Meanwhile, Grace Reed and Yasmin Harper are GB's representatives in the world final from 14 o'clock. The men's marathon swim starts at 6:30. GB's Hector Pardo was a world bronze medalist earlier this year. World Watch. Brazil have been on every men's football Olympic podium since 2008, winning the past 2 gold medals. Not this time. Brazil failed to even qualify for the Games, with the South American places going to Paraguay and Argentina. Will Spain add an Olympic title to their Euro 2024 glory? Or is this an opportunity for the hosts to win gold on home turf? The final is at 17 o'clock. Who will be the Paris men's 400m hurdles champion? Norway's Karsten Warholm is defending his Tokyo title, and right up there with him are American Rai Benjamin and Brazil's Alisson dos Santos. Together, they are the fastest men in history in this event, but it is rare to get all 3 racing each. Will we see that tonight? The final is from 2045. Rhythmic gymnastics individual all-around final takes place at 13:30. This is a sport who are scoring for creativity, personality, technique, variety, performativity, and musicality. Personality, technique, variety, performativity, and musicality. The individual women's final or Big Girls gold medal battle is at 2023. Dutch teenager India Sarjo is one to watch, as is Lithuania's world and European champion Dominika Banovic, 17. Day 15, Saturday the 10th of August, 39 gold medals. Gold medal events: artistic swimming,